Okay, I'm back with another battle video. This is an updated Plasma deck that focuses more on Kyurem versus Yveltal Garbodor. Now, we're kind of halfway through my first turn. I had a beautiful starting hand. Well, actually, my first starting hand was a mulligan. And then I draw into Thundurus, Deoxys, Kyurem, Plasma Ball, and a Juniper and the energy. So right now I am set up for a turn 2 knockout on this Thundurus. If we could attack on the first turn, it would have been a turn 1 knockout on this Thundurus, which would have been a Thundurus Donk. As you can see, that Juniper netted me the Muscle Band. The extra damage that Deoxys adds puts Thundurus' output up to 90, which one-shots the Yveltal EX with Lightning Weakness. So the only reason I'm uploading this video is because this rarely ever happens, and it's just so much fun to see. And the rest of the video, he actually did a decent job of coming back. So it's not the worst video in the world as far as a battle goes, and I thought this was just really fun to see. So as you can see, got the knockout. I went ahead and used that end just so that it wouldn't be in my hand, since it's going to be a pretty fast game on my end as far as taking prizes. I don't want to end myself, and I might as well get it out while I can. Now, we do see some lasers, which are going to slow me down a bit, especially if he can put me to sleep and keep me asleep, but unfortunately he's not able to, so he does end me. An end right now isn't too bad, an end of 4. But as you can see, I have no supporter. So this deck, I don't know how to put it. It draws dead a lot. I don't know what it is with Plasma, which is why you see bikes are in here. But I get mostly just because I guess it takes prizes so fast in the beginning. It's very vulnerable to N. And while the supporter count is high and there's bikes, it still just draws dead. Now we do see that he's got the turn 2 Garbodor. He's got another Yveltal out. I think this deck only runs 1, maybe 2 Lysander, no catcher. So that Yveltal back there is pretty safe for the time being. And I actually do kind of feel bad, so I do just apologize to this guy. Because most people would have just rage quit after that, and I kind of did want to throw an apology out there just so that, I don't know, he would keep playing. And I was able to bike for 2, did get a supporter. I don't want to use the N, because he only has a 1-card hand, so I'm going to go ahead and use that Colress for 7, which would be better than ending myself into 4 anyways. And I believe I'm going to go ahead and use both of these Plasma Balls to get Kyurem out of the deck, and it's really, and I think a Thundurus too. There's really no reason for this other than just thinning the deck out. Like I said, this deck draws dead very easily. As you can see, I haven't played many cards, and you know, I already had an end where I didn't hit a supporter, so I just want to make sure that I'm trying to reduce that happening later on in the game and him making a better comeback. So right now I'm just going to be doing some work with Frost Spear. I do have Muscle Band attached, so we're going to be spreading around the damage, and he uses the last card in his hand, which is a Lysander, on a Deoxys. So he's just looking to stall right now and hopefully top deck something good. He's dying in between turns to that poison, and I mean, right now it looks like it's worked because I don't have a way to get Deoxys out of the active position. I don't have a switch in hand. I don't have a Skyla for a switch, and I don't believe I run Floatstone anymore. So, depending on what I draw, this could stall. But there's a Skyla. So, now here I have some options. I can go ahead and attach the Water Energy to the Kyurem, go ahead and take the knockout on the Yveltal. I could take the knockout with Thundurus instead, but I don't think there's no energy in the discard to attach to it. So there's really nothing big there. We're going to go ahead, though, and at least Skyla for the switch, because we know we don't want the Deoxys in the active position. I don't believe I've used my Dowsing Machine either, so that will be another switch for later on. And here I'm still contemplating my decisions, or my options right now. He has a no-card hand, so I really don't care about the Yveltal, and I'm even tempted right now just to spread a little damage. Thundurus can one-shot him, yes, but if he top decks a Juniper and then gets a Garbodor out, he can. I still need 3 prizes. He can sacrifice another smaller Pokemon to stall a turn, like if he Junipers and hits a double Trubbish. You'll also have to hit a Darkrai, so I end up just spreading the damage more because I'm not concerned that this Yveltal in the active position is going to do anything, and I'm just preparing, essentially, in case he top decks something, top decks a Juniper, pulls out a Catcher, Catchers up my Thundurus, and knocks out with his Yveltal before I can do anything. There's still, he's still got a few options, it just doesn't look that great. So here we go again, another huge Colress on my end, and right now I'm still just working on thinning the deck. There's nothing I need with Ultra Ball, but I don't want to, you know, be dead drawing on energy, and I end up throwing out the N and the Shauna. Leave those bikes in my hand in case he does end me to a very low hand, and yeah, I don't plan on using N on him because I don't want to give him a hand when he doesn't have one. And Shauna, I prefer to have the Juniper in hand. So we go ahead and take the knockout on the Kyurem. And we put a little more damage on the Yveltal. He goes ahead and just promotes the Yveltal, knowing he can retreat it if he needs to. Right now I can take the knockout with Blizzard Burn on Yveltal. And he doesn't have the Dark Energy to even attack, unfortunately. So, that sucks for him. But like I said, this video was more about just showing that amazing turn one, and really do appreciate Zapdos Master for not just rage quitting and sticking with it, and making this into a decent game. I do feel really bad too that you just drew absolutely awfully, and it couldn't make it a closer game. But with that kind of a start, you actually probably would have been fine for a few dead draws had that Yveltal been left in game, and you had the Garbodor out too. So thanks again, Zapdos Master, and hope you guys enjoyed seeing something that doesn't usually happen.